Alright, so we're going to have, this is going to be the last 30 minutes of today's stream, guys, so join me for that. Wintrigue, let's take a look around the apartment for ghosts. You always want to be on ghost lookout. You have 53,000 points. Ooh. Upgrade your max value. You always want to keep an eye out for ghosts in your apartment. It's super important. So far I don't see any ghosts. Let me know if you guys see any ghosts. Guys, so what I'm doing right now, sweeping the apartment for ghosts, is actually what Trife does every night before he goes to bed. He sweeps the apartment for ghosts and monsters. And afraid of no ghosts. Trife is. He typically walks around with with an iron baseball bat because one, he takes part in a t-ball league, but two, his ghosts don't like iron. An old roll of film from the camera scares. Anything from it, I wonder? Oh, shit. This looks like... Oh, it's that altar with the blood. Pictures come out of the pair of Buddha statues that were in the room with many sacks hanging. Can I figure out anything from these statues? That's the one that had the blood stain under it. Jake, would you play T-ball with Trife? Images emerged of the woman who was on all fours beneath the floor. I can't see her face. Was she someone who had gone missing too? Oh, that ghost is probably the scariest ghost in the game thus far. But yeah, Jake, would you play T-ball with Trife? Trife loves T-ball. Someone asked him to join an actual baseball league, and he was like, no. And they're like, why? And he's like, it's not T-ball. They were very upset at Trife's refusal. By the way, guys, I got a Tauros in Pokemon Go last night. It had 1,000 CP, which is super good. At least compared to what I have. I expect to come outside and eventually just find a whole bunch of ghosts just hanging out in my apartment, having a party. They're just sitting here petting the cat. Miku. Mafuyu. Miku. Oh no, it's nothing. I just had another bad dream. What? We're back during the day. Okay. Okay. You even have your own bat? Dude, Jake, I went to send you a gift in Pokemon Go. And I saw that you have like a huge amount of time spent walking on that. That's awesome. I like her daytime outfit. It's a good outfit. Hey there. Hey there.
Good morning, Ray.
That sounds creepy. Are you possessed?
Ray? Here.
Here you go, Ray. I thought this might have some connection to that photo of those tattoos. The combination of snake and holly in this tattoo is primarily found in northeastern Japan. The design is chronicled in the old northeastern Japanese folktale, Tattoo Maiden. A girl loses her lover, and before he fades from her memory completely, she takes the pain of her remaining love and imbues it in a holly tattoo. Yet the girl falls in love once more. Again, she loses her lover. She engraves a tattoo of her love in her body again. This time, she engraves a divine snake so that her lover's spirit will arrive safely at the place of the gods. I go hard on that game. That's cool, though. That's awesome. Hey, Dino! Welcome! We're playing some Fatal Frame free. Free? 3. You arrived just in time for the last 30 minutes of the stream. Well, 25 minutes now, but... As the girl repeats love and loss, her skin grows filled with tattoos. She cannot tolerate the pain of the tattoos, and it takes its toll on her sanity. Meanwhile, her heart is eaten by the snake engraved in her soul. This legend is widely known on the plains, but depending on the region, slight differences appear. In the mountains, the following changes can be found in the story. This is called the Tattoo Master. The girl who lost her lover goes to the mountain master to relieve her pain, to confide in her. On hearing of the girl's pains, the master engraves the snake and holly on her own body and assumes the pain. Jamie herself has arrived with another sub. Thank you very much, Jamie. Thank you for resubbing. I really appreciate it. Too spooky for you. Well, let's give you some slimes in the chat that aren't spooky, and we'll have that. It's going really good. I feel really bad about missing your streams, but my work takes place during the same time, during the 8 to 10 period when you're streaming, and I feel bad about that. But how are you doing? I'm doing really good. I'm glad you could too. How's teaching going? The villagers, hearing of this, visit the master one after another to relieve their pains as well. Eventually, the master's entire body is covered with tattoos. She, who took on so many pains, gets trapped in sleep from the pain of the engraved tattoos and cannot wake. Finally, she is eaten by the tattooed snake. The story has one more version, with an even more tragic ending. It is likely a story designed to teach a lesson. They're good, babes. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's important that you enjoy what you're doing, right? Do you get to make your own curriculum for what you teach, or do you have to follow a set guideline but have freedom within that, or do they tell you what to teach and when and how long you have to cover each particular subject? The master covered in tattoo goes as far as to the tattoo holly in her eyes. When her tattooed eyes turn to mirror and the pains engraved on the master are repelled back to the people who engraved them. In the end, every last person is eaten by the snake. The part about turning to mirror may come from the snake's eyes, which traditionally thought to resemble mirrors. Given the change in the story, it appears that when the tattoo master legend of the mountain spread to the plains, it became more fable-like. The story, with its priestess-like element of the master, was corrupted into a city girl's foolish love story. As far as the meaning of the snake and holly tattoo in this folklore, the holly tree represents the pain of love for the dead and the pain of the heart. The snake is employed here in the divine sense, and is important, seems to be tied into the love and pathos for the dead that devours those, including the girl and the master. You get assigned a general course, and then you can do whatever you want as long as we meet certain goals. That's important. Okay. Ray, I was able to ask around the hospital about this picture of Miss Takigawa. The clothes are wearing in the picture, they look kind of like the clothes her family and lover were wearing. They were all riding in the same plane. I see, thanks.
If you need anything else, just let me know. It's raining again.
Really? Did you guys know it was raining again? Because... oh shit, we got another letter. So, Jamie, this is Fatal Frame 3.
Something?
Because why don't you research this photograph for me? Thanks for all your trouble.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
So I like doing this because it gets her the ability to...
I'm sorry. I blanked out for a second.
It gets her the ability to grab some more lore for us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I blanked out for a second.
The characters are so cute, eh? Yeah, and they really make sure you notice that Ray has a very pronounced ass. They like to zoom in on it. It looks like it's from Kay. Miku must have brought it in for me. Dear you, the cassette tapes I had restored are finished now, so I'm sending them. My tape player broke, so I can't listen to them, but apparently they were in pretty bad shape, so even though they've been restored, they may be hard to hear. In the dream I had the other day, I saw Mio deep in the manor. It looked like she was after her missing sister Mayu. I guess it has weighed on me. When I wake, the pain in the tattoo spread, just like the story says. If I don't hurry, I may also go missing, like the urban legend says. This may be it for my investigation. Once I get off the mountain, I'll give you a call. There are 2 old cassettes inside. The same dream. The same dream. So, I have an issue with that. His cassette player broke, so he can't listen to it. Is he not able to get a new one? What's going on here? Let's see if we can find some ghosts. But it's good to have you here, Jamie. We're looking through for ghosts in the apartment. They don't normally appear during the day, but that's alright. Right now we're just doing lore bits. Oh yeah, they call it a wash basin for some reason. Normally when you're back inside your house here, you can do bits with the lore for the game. This game does a pretty good job of tying it to the first and second game without just through the lore alone. It doesn't throw it too heavily into your face that like the other games are, I think. Where the hell did she go? She like teleported. Alright, let's go listen to some cassette tapes, save our game, and then hop back into the dream. Same dream.
Yes, I don't want to sleep. Ever again. There were a lot of people in the courtyard. The people, they were tying this person up with ropes. And then they wrapped them in white cloth. They were burying them. But it looked like the one being tied up seemed to be doing it voluntarily. Afterwards, they put a big rock on them. A big log, like a skewer. There's a song. It's coming from inside the manor. Children are singing and laughing. At first, I saw my wife. I just wanted to see her one more time. I went inside. Oh, I'm so tired now. So tired. The snow.
Okay.
I can hear it. I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear something. It's the same dream. Wait, no, it's not the same. It's different somehow. All right, I'm going further in. They're calling me. I can hear their voices.
You can hear their voices.
I can't tell what they're saying. They're just calling me. Now, it's snowing. There's a big, quiet manor. Seems like there's a funeral, and everyone's face is hidden. Wait. I'm going in deeper. Deeper. It's almost suffocating. I can't breathe. I didn't do anything. She did it. No. It can't be. Help, it's not me. It's not my...
Jamie got a little hat. You got a little frog hat. I love it. A little frog hat. Yeah. So since it's now nighttime, let's go talk to Miku. She might have gotten us some more lore bits. She's probably in her room here. Yeah, there she is.
Ray? What's the matter?
I didn't even notice your slime's new look. I don't tend to look unless people tell me.
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately.
But I like your mage hat. You're a wizard, Jakey!
All I can think about is the past. Like back when I was a child.
Yeah, that little bug on my wall. Not it.
It's raining again.
You're a wizard, Jakey! Kind of like Harry, but Jakey instead, because it's got to have the E at the end. I made this joke before, but they should make a change to... what is this box? I don't know what's this. Anyway, they should make a change to... or a mod for Resident Evil 2 remake, so that it changes Mr. X into... Anyway, so it changes Mr. X into a into Hagrid from Harry Potter. I posted that on Twitter and somebody was like, I'd feel really betrayed if Hagrid punched me in the face. Oh, this is open now. There's a ghost just hanging out in here earlier. Oh, there's the cat. I didn't know the cat could come in here. Hi, cat. Look at that. I really hope nothing happens to the cat. That'd be super rude. Jamie, do you go through your apartment every day before you sleep just to check for ghosts? I was telling everyone earlier that that's actually something Black Strife does. He hunts through his apartment every night for ghosts. Dynamite does too. Hey, Dino. Ooh, what was that? I saw... Oh, it's Mika.
It's raining again.
Yeah, thanks. Creepy as shit, yo. I am the ghost. Miku's just downstairs. It's raining again. That's all she says to me. We're on our 10th hour, and I feel like I'm playing through this very slowly. But I'm having fun. That's the important thing. Alright. We got about 12 minutes left to stream. Let's hop back into the dream. Oh, that's Miu and Mayu. Okay.
Miu.
No, I don't want to play this character. Hour 8, the Vacant Dream. Alright. I don't like this character. So, you get to play as 3 characters in this one. K or Kai or Ki, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Upgraded lens, pressure, okay. Repel back / damage. Use this to repel hostile ghosts. Take 1 spirit power point. Use L1 to operate. And up there it says it needs 2 spirit points. You do not have to be in the fatal frame to repel, so you can use it for emergency escape as well. The higher your level, the more damage it will inflict. Okay, that's kind of neat. So that little girl you saw there in the dream, that was actually... I'm not even going to bother upgrading your shit. I could upgrade it, but I'm not going to. He just seems like a weakling. Alright, so we're looking for a save point. That's primarily what we're doing. This room we're in right now is actually from Fatal Frame 2. Your comp turned off again, so you messed with the plug? That's weird. Welcome back, Wincheek. On the bar door of the cell, there are two old-style locks, the symbols of light and the symbols of shadow. The keys must be somewhere in the manor.
Mio. It's okay. I'll be back soon.
That's Mio from the Fatal Frame 2, actually. The hell? Alright. This is thrilling. There's a cooking pot hanging in the hearth. Inside the pot are huge amounts of ashes and dust. It almost looks like some kind of liquid in there. Alright. It's not. Look, Wincheek. Jamie herself got a hat for her slime. There's a folding screen painted with birds. So did Jake. Jake got one too. It would probably be better. Be worth a lot of money if it were in better condition. It's super.
Let's be together forever. It's a promise.
Yeah. I'll take Type 14 film, sure. But yeah, she got the job hat. Fuck you, Crimson Butterfly. Eat shit, dude. Oh shit, I know what this is. I already don't like this. This is the part of the house in the first game. Or in the second game. Like that first house on the left when you come in. I need a save point. Yeah, points though. We got spooky ghosts. Images of something that isn't caught in the photo. Alright. I kind of wish they had have kept everybody keep using the same camera. Would have made the game too easy, I guess, but would have been nice too. It's tightly sealed. Like, I get why the staircase is broken and fallen away. It doesn't look like I can get up from here. I'll have to look for another way up. Anyway, I get why they made the choice to use a different upgrade system for each character to add some difficulty to the game. You can fuck right off. We are not fighting you. See you later, Ghosty. So Kay is super weak. The door to the storeroom under the stairs is off its hinges. There's some jars inside. There's a faint whiff of something unpleasant. Maybe there's something rotten inside? Maybe. So we're going to be avoiding a lot of fights with this character just because I don't want to fight things with him. Yeah, this is the house from the beginning of 2. It's like the first house you go into. A partitioned screen with a torn paper panels lies on the side of the floor. If I'm right, there should... Okay. Damn it. Didn't give me credit for that. Oh well. Anyway, if I'm right, at the edge of the hearth is a piece of paper that looks like it might have been torn out of a notebook. It looks like there's something written on it. Masami, it's Miyako. I came to find you. Let's go back together. If we're two, maybe we can leave. If you read this, shout for me, because I'm close. Stay strong. You can stream Rocket Slime after? We'll go get started, because I'm going to be done here in about 6 minutes. That way I can raid you. The door has been boarded over several times. What could have happened inside? There should be a save point here, actually, in this room. If this is all matched as the other room. And it does. On top of the cupboard of the window is a scrap of paper torn out of a notebook. How much time has passed since I came into this village? Dawn never breaks. I'm sick of the dark. I'm going crazy. I want to leave. I want to see Masumi. Miyako Sudo. Could that be this woman's name? So we're on hour 8 now? Yeah, the Vacant Dream. The Ginger Key. Could this be the key to Mio's cell? No. Alright. I saw you walking there. Alright, so this is where we're going to end for today. I know we just saved, but we're going to save again just because. That said, I am really enjoying this game. It is so far my favorite of the Fatal Frame series. Jamie herself, thank you for stopping in and for the resub. I really appreciate all the support you give to the channel when you're able to stop in. Oh man. Nelfie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Jonathan Club. We got a great group of people here, so if you guys want to join the community and chat and get to know people, this is a good place to do so. We have Black Trife, the Black Trife. We also have Jamie herself, Astral Eden, Jake Says Knee. Like, come on. You couldn't ask for a better community, guys. With that said, we also have some wonderful streamers that you should be checking out. We're going to stop the recording here.